Yes, my people, there is this understanding that among Nigerians, Igbo people don't have time for politics. And if you look at it critically, you will see that it is true. But that consciousness is beginning to change because we are not keeping quiet when it comes to some certain things that will affect our life, especially talking about histories and some other things that I'm going to talk about today. You know, earlier on, I've been on some of the histories of the Igbos and some histories of those Igbos in other states that is not in Southeast. And honestly, I love doing that and I love to get the truth concerning this type of information and history. Then today, I want to look into the River State issue. And earlier on, you remember I told you guys, and I brought a short clip on an interview from a Nollywood actor, Chuku. And he's from Undoni River State. His own Igbo is as clear as my own Igbo. And the honest truth is that Ndoni people, they are not exactly as Ikwerre people. Yes, they are not exactly as Ikwerre people. And I decided I'm still doing that research, but for now, I have something to tell you because I saw this publication online, one clip that I will show you guys where Ikwerre Association, they are saying that they are not Igbos, that they have warned Johannes people. I'll show you that clip. So, but before then, there is something for you here. You know, I decided to ask computer. Some people will say, it's computer you are asking. Why don't you go to River State and find out? But after saying what I have to say here, you that is in River State, you tell me whether what I said here is correct or not, or if the computer is wrong. So upon finding out the relationship with the type of Igbos of Indoni and that of Ikwerre, then the computer told me that the Indoni people from Oba, Ebema, Ndoni area generally speak a clearer and more recognizable form of Igbo compared to Ikwerre people. While both groups are often considered part of the broader Igbo cultural sphere, the Ikwerre dialect has evolved with more distinct influences, making it less mutually intelligible with mainstream Igbo. Then, the Ndoni, on the other hand, tends to retain stronger linguistic ties to standard Igbo. So, computer is powerful. And let me tell you, you can never cover pregnancy with your bare hands. The truth must be there. Let's go further. I have some other things to tell you. Then, upon doing more inquiry, I also get more information concerning what I am talking about. It said the identity of the Ikwerre people is a complex and debatable topic. You know, I will always tell you the way it is, the way I see it. Then if you have something to tell me or something to add, you can let me know. Then he said the identity of the Ikwerre people is a complex and debated topic. Historically, the Ikwerre are often considered part of the larger Igbo ethnic group. Historically. So let's proceed. as their language and culture have many similarities to those of the Igbo. As their language and culture, why is it not similar with Yoruba own? Or why is it not similar to Hausa culture? These are the questions people need to ask themselves, and they are all honest questions. Just ask yourself some honest questions. Then you, from that area, you understand what really has happened. Then linguistically, the Ikwerre dialect is classified within the Igbo group of language. The Ikwerre dialect is classified within the Igboid group of languages. Computer. Hey, computer is too much. However, in recent times, many Ikwerre people assert a distinct identity separate from the Igbo, citing historical, political, and social factors. This shift from what it used to be, because of some political factors, this shift is partly influenced by the dynamic of Nigerian political landscape, ethnic landscape, particularly in the Niger Delta region. While some Ikwerre identified as Igbo, others strongly emphasize their uniqueness as a separate ethnic group. You see, why some identified as Igbo, some say that they are Igbo, some Ikwerre say that they are Igbo. Some are saying that they are not because they want to separate, they want to create another thing for themselves. Well, so while there are clear cultural and linguistic links between the Ikwerre and the Igbo, the perception of identity can vary depending on personal and communal perspective. Well, you, anywhere you are in the world, you can Google. Google is your friend. Google will tell you the nearest truth concerning the information you are looking for. But meanwhile, let's hear this Ikwerre People Association, what they have to tell us concerning this identity issue of Ikwerre people. Thank you.
Now, the Ikwerre ethnic nationality in Rivers State has provoked a fresh controversy about their affiliation with the Southeast geopolitical zone in Nigeria, saying they're not Igbo. The ethnic group under the aegis of Inrona Progressive Union gave 11 circumstances and actions by Ikwerre, including linguistic, historical and cultural differences, why they should not be classified by Ohaneze Igbo as Igbo. Well, the president of IPO, Chuku, who raised the objections during a press conference in Abuja, said they will send a petition to the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, and other national and international security agencies on the threat of extermination of the Ikwerre by former Secretary General of Ohaneze Igbo, Uche Okuku.
The late President General, Chief Manuel Iwanyan, said that Ikwerre are Igbo. The Honoha Progressive Organization organized a press conference in Port Harcourt on 3rd May 2024, where IPO replied him. We told him that we are not Igbo. That press conference triggered another similar statement by former Secretary General of Ohaneze Igbo, Uche Okuku. Okuku did not only say that Ikwerre is Igbo, he also said if Ikwerre refused to be Igbo, Igbo will deal ruthlessly with Ikwerre people. We rejected and defeated an Igbo politician in Port Harcourt, Mr. Ele Ogurono, of the NCNC political party, who contested to represent Ikwerre in the Federal House of Representatives in Lagos 1964. This defeat was done through our young barrister, Wobidike Wonode, whom Ikwerre presented as an independent candidate, and he won. In 1967, our people abstained from joining the Republic of Biafra, despite the high level of intimidation, persecution, abuse, rape, and killings of our people by the Biafran soldiers. Ohaneze should know that it is only a handful of Aro people who were allowed to settle in Ikwerre that can trace their origin to Igbo land. Therefore, it is very wrong, preposterous, and unacceptable for anyone to say that Ikwerre is Igbo. Henceforth, such offensive, insulting, abusive, and insensitive hate claim should not be uttered by Ohaneze or any other group or individuals from any part of humanity. Ihonoha will not tolerate it any longer. IPO will surely petition the Inspector General of Police and all other national and international security agencies on the threat of extermination of Ikwerre people issued by one Barrister Chuku. He said, and we are quoting, "Ikwerre land is the Igbo tongue to the sea, and any attempt to excise it out of Igbo land will be resisted with the sword." I'm quoting former Secretary General of Ohaneze and Igbo. This is a complete threat. This is a full threat to the entire Ikwerre ethnic nationality of Nigeria.
So viewers, you've heard it all, and in case if you have not seen this video before, an interview involving the popular Ebukobi and one of the Nollywood actors, Chuku from Ndoni, River State. Listen to him and get one of two things concerning this origin of Ndoni people in River State and the general origin of Igbo part of River State. Thank you.
Before the war, when you go to Port Harcourt, let me take Port Harcourt as an example. You have Umokuru, Umobase, Umu. But immediately after the war, they now change the name from Umu to Rumu because they had issues that they were unable to settle during the war with the Igbos. They felt that they were cheated in the course of the war. They now decided to make little amendment. But from my own side, which is Ndoni, we remain Igbo and we bear the name. And when you come to our tradition, Ibiana Ndoni, Aina Piamangu, Kande, Anambra, Imo. We have our masquerade. And in our culture, the masquerade depicts our ancestral being. They use it to make laws in those days. And these are, if you are not from Igbo land, how do you have that masquerade? Now, I have two names that are Igbo names, Chuku, Afamefuna. Now, if you have that name, that traditional name, and you stand to say you are not an Igbo man, it tells you you are not telling yourself the truth. Now, when you go to Ndoni, typical example, we have Peter Odili. He was the former governor of River State. Okay. We have Chief Victor Ifeanyi Chuku Enebeli, Odili, sorry. He is the owner of a Brawa shipping line. So we identify ourselves as Igbos. I stand to say I am an Igbo man. I'm Igbo.
You know, to me, it's the right time for we to begin to tell ourselves the truth. You know, the most shameful thing on earth will be somebody trying to deny his ancestors because of whatever being the benefits anyone wants to have tomorrow. You know, I was not there during the war. Most of these places today that are, like if you go to Delta North today, somebody from Asaba, Ibuzo, Obashuku, Oboluku, Iseluku, these are Igbo communities. You see, they are giving their children Efunanya, Chibike,
Yes.
Chuku, you know, exactly the culture. They believe in 4 Igbo market days. Okay?
Of course. Oye, Afo, Nkwo.
You know, when somebody believes in Igbo 4 market days, the same way the 5 states believe, the masquerade is the same way. Like in Delta North, the name of their king is Obi. Obi of this. Obi is not Yoruba name. Obi is not Hausa name.
No.
Obi is not Benin name.
It is not a Urobo name.
It's not a Yoruba name.
Not a John name.
It's not a John name.
Not a fake name.
It's not a fake name.
Yes.
Obi is Igbo name. Like me now talking, my son name is Obi. So, you know, some of them in Delta North, some of them, few of them says, we come from Benin. If you come from Benin, why are you not answering Benin name? Why are you answering Igbo name? I would say I'm very proud of him because being a River State man, mentioning his name, Igbo name, and he's also speaking Igbo. I'm hearing him, he's hearing me. It's a shameful thing for someone to deny his ancestors just because of benefit. I heard that after the war, some people from that riverine area, they tried to change their identity in order to be favored by the federal government. You know, after the war, there was this Igbo people are somehow segregated. So for you to fit in the country that time, you have to deny whom you are.
To be able to get a benefit.
To be able to get a benefit. And
man, I can draw that benefit I need to now. The benefit.
Where is it now? Even here divide and rule. Now, if you check, how many of them will all you well? Okay.
Okay, this is very, very interesting. Are you still there? This is Sarah.
Yes, my people, this is the, the length I can go for now. But I hope to bring further clarification concerning some of these our historical, debatable topics that need to be streamlined. But another thing that we need to know that once people decide to create things for themselves, they may not stop in what they are doing, but the truth has to be told, and the truth remains there for everybody to see. Well, with this, I rest my case. Till next time. Bye for now.